No, that's going backwards. It's that one.
Okay.
I knew that.
Yeah.
But mostly we can get you sure? It's mostly in containers, and we can do all sorts. We don't need huge spaces to grow some really nice vegetables. I was thinking about talking about trying to make it a simile of a garden, what a garden needs, and the one I've come up with, and I don't know, this is probably going to stretch a point slightly, but is it talk about what us humans need in our home. So, what rooms do we need in our home, and how does that work, compared to a garden? So, I would say, well, I mean, in a home we have beds, and we need beds in a garden. So we rest in our beds, but the garden grows in a bed. So that's all the bedrooms. Also a kitchen. We need a kitchen where we do cooking magic, and we also store our pots and pans. The same in the garden. We need somewhere to store our pots, and to do the magic we need all the mixing of soils, keeping some of the things to help plants grow. All the tools and things like that. Bathroom, we all need a bathroom, or so does a garden, whereas we flush it down for somebody else to look after. In a garden we have a compost bin, and we actually put it round the cycle again, which is so important. I mean, I would say that the most important part of a garden is your compost bin, because you're making food from all that organic waste, which people throw away willy-nilly into landfill. You're actually turning it into this wonderful soil called humus, not hummus, which is a Greek food, and it's generally we call it compost, but it's that lovely dark stuff that rots down from organic matter, and that's free. I mean, you put your rubbish in, and it comes out at the bottom. So, to me, a compost is a really important, vital part of the whole kind of garden. Houses have water. But I know you've got a tap. I remember the whole saga of getting the water supplied.
That's the reason it's a year late.
Yes, I mean, all gardens need water, and actually you really can't function without it, especially in containers, because the soil's lifted off from the ground level. The water actually will sink away much faster than it would do if it was actually on ground level, and even on ground in the summer. And we've been getting some quite hot summers. I mean, people always seem to remember the bad bits about summer, but last year it was quite hot, and I had to do a lot of white watering in my different gardens. If you're really lucky, you might have a conservatory to bit of extra heat, and you might have that against the wall. You might have a little grow house to germinate seeds, or to perhaps grow tomatoes.